Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of SISA'S Kitchen. I'm Alyssa Storm-Gould, commonly known as Sisa in my family. We're doing things a little different today because Facebook Live is down. So I pre-recorded this video and I'm gonna pop it up on YouTube and put a link onto the page. So that's what's a little different today. But you can still leave comments in the comments section. So let's get started. I'm Alyssa Storm-Gould, commonly known as Sisa. You know Connor, the canary-winged parakeet. Over here, we have Holly the Samoyed, waiting with bated breath, and somebody else is coming running in. She's got her apron on. Yay! So we're going to make some dinner. I just had rehearsal with Bryce. Hold on. Just had rehearsal with Bryce, the cellist, who plays with me in Heaven Sound, and we had a very good rehearsal. A lot of techie stuff, learning the pedals and stuff, but we're getting the hang of stuff. But it's time to make dinner. So what am I making? Well, let me show you. So I'm going to put Connor on her perch. I'm going to wash up. And I will show you what we're going to make for dinner. Okay. We are going to have garlic explosion chicken. So as I posted earlier, the owner of Wicked Good Spice Mixes gave me a whole bunch of free product to promote on SISA'S Kitchen, and today I'm gonna try something with the garlic explosion blend, which is a blend of garlic, parsley, salt and pepper, and we're gonna bake chicken breasts. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna preheat my oven to 350. Now we're also going to add some paprika, black pepper, lemon juice, and onion powder to that. We're going to have it with roasted Brussels sprouts and a sunflower crunch salad. So let me just show you what this salad entails. The Dole makes, and I got these all. It comes with everything you need. The salad's chopped up. You got your dressing, your topping, everything right in this handy dandy little pouch. So I'm going to stick this in the fridge until later. This is actually part 1, and then we'll do part 2. So I got to get my gloves on. All right, so. Oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
All right, somebody took a tumble. All right, so let me aim this down so you can see. The first thing we're going to do is we're gonna prepare our spices. So let's prepare our mix for the chicken. So I'm going to open up this pouch of garlic explosion, and let's see. We have 4 rather large chicken breasts. Go get me shopper. Oh, you know what, Hannah? Here, I got it. So we have 4 rather large chicken breasts here.
Looks like steak.
So I'm going to figure on about half a teaspoon per chicken breast, or maybe a teaspoon. Hold on. I'm having trouble getting this thing open here. Of course. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So we've got 4 chicken breasts. So for each chicken breast, we want about a teaspoon of the garlic explosion. So I'm just going to stir this around because it's been in the bag and things may have settled. So I'm just going to mix it with my spoon. Let me push this up just a little bit. This smells nice and fragrant, very good.
Can I smell it?
Okay, nice and garlicky. So here's 1. That's 1 chicken breast, 2 chicken breast, 3 chicken breasts, 4 chicken breasts. All right, I'm going to put this away. That's your garlic explosion, wickedgoodblends.com. Visit their website. They got all kinds of awesome stuff. I could buy the lot. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper. Not a lot because they said they already had it in there, so maybe half a teaspoon. And a couple teaspoons of the paprika.
It's spicy.
Oh no, this isn't spicy. This is yummy. And our onion powder. I love onion, so this, the garlic explosion doesn't have onion, so I'm gonna put this in the cap and I'm just gonna give us a nice bit of onion powder there. That's probably about a tablespoon. All right, now we've done that. We're gonna keep our salt and pepper out because we're gonna need that for the Brussels sprouts later. So let's just use our finger, stir this all together.
Need to add some olive oil.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do next. A little bit of lemon juice. And then a little bit of olive oil. Okay, use our finger or a spoon. I don't want to dirty another dish. Give that a good stir with your finger or a small spoon. And there's your mix for the chicken breast. All right. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. Now we'll get our chicken breast into the pan. We're going to use a pan. All right, there we are. Okay, let me move these out of the way. And I'll put this on the door. We're all done with that. Take off our spoons. Okay. So I've got my chicken breast here. Go get me a roll of paper. Oh, you know what? Yeah, bring me a roll of paper towels. I'm going to put some paper towel in the bottom here. Because once we rinse the chicken, we're going to want to pat it dry before we put our seasonings on. Hannah's going to get me another roll of paper towels. Alright, put these in here. Oh, that means our oven is to temperature and we're ready to go. Thank you. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to open up this chicken. I'm going to turn the water on and I'm going to rinse the chicken.
How can you open that so easy?
I've practiced for many years. So we're going to give our chicken a good rinse. And we're going to place it in the pan on the paper towels.
I could see the gray bones.
Yeah.
Why do you eat the skin of the chicken?
Because it's yummy. All right, there we go.
Almost give it back again.
Yeah, don't fall because you could fall off of that. All right, I'm just going to drain this and throw this away. I'll be right back.
Is it plastic?
It's styrofoam. I'm going to grab these. I'm going to pat the chicken dry. The paper towel. All right.
Why do recently you really big chicken? Why do a lot of times you bake chicken and steak?
Because it's good for you. Chicken, it's good protein.
That's the rich side with the bone.
There we go. So we patted this dry and got all the excess water off. And now what we're going to do,
There's a bubble.
we're going to add our
Mommy, there's a bubble.
seasoning. Oh, there's a, yeah, look at that. That's just the skin. We're going to rub the seasoning on it. That smells amazing. And we get all in there with our hands, get underneath and in all the nooks and crannies. Once you've done one side, flip it over and do the other side. Okay.
Ugh.
one more for this one. I want to get it under all the nooks and crannies. Okay. There we are. There's our chicken breasts. They're ready to go. Nice and seasoned. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop these in the oven. It was that simple. WickedGoodBlends.com, they put everything in one shot. So I just had to add a couple of things to my preference. And now we're going to put it in the oven at 350.
And then we'll bake the Brussels sprouts.
In we go. It goes in.
Brussels sprouts.
We set the timer. I'm going to cook it for about an hour. And then voila, we're done with that. Okay, so I'm going to clean up our counter. You see, I have to wash my hands. I'm going to disinfect the counter. And I'm going to prepare the Brussels sprouts. The Brussels sprouts are going to go in for about half an hour or so at 350. You want them to be nice and done. If you don't cook them enough, it doesn't bring out the sweetness and they have kind of a funky taste. So Brussels sprouts, when done right, can be delicious. I've made them many times on the show. You can go back and look. But this is a basic thing. Now I'm going to switch gloves because I used a chemical. And I don't want to use the same gloves I used with a chemical. So I'm going to get another pair of gloves. And once I have my gloves on, we're going to get out a cutting board. And we're going to bring over this glass pan. So Hannah, you can get me a cutting board. Not the big one, the smaller one. The smaller one. See it? Nope, it's to the left. Right here. Pull. Okay. Alright, put the cutting board there. Perfect. And we got our Brussels sprouts. And we got a colander. Open up the Brussels sprouts. Get in the counter bowl. Put them in the colander. And now I'm going to give them a little rinse. There we are. And now what we're going to do is we're going to cut the Brussels sprouts in half. We're going to leave the root part on there and just cut them in half, just like that, lengthwise, and throw them in the pan.
What size?
One of those is fine. Now Connor loves Brussels sprouts, so I'm going to set some of the loose leaves aside for her. This one's already cut. I think I cut it and threw it back by accident. So the reason we leave that little stump on there is because during the cooking process it holds them together. It does soften, it is edible, so you can feel free to eat it.
Mommy,
I'm going to give Connor some of that, huh?
I see a loose piece in the corner.
Yep, we'll get them at the end. So we're just going to cut these vertically. I'm going to give Connor a few of these leaves on here. Okay. Oh no! Hold on. We had a little catastrophe here, but that's okay. These are going to get cooked, so I'm not too worried. We're going to wash these really well. Okay, hold on. All right. Now. Okay.
That's for Connie.
Wash these really well. I'm going to turn on some hot water. Get these all washed. Okay. Okay, things happen. All right. Now, going to
Still some
continue
extra pieces.
to cut the Brussels sprouts in half.
This piece.
Okay, put it in Connor's bowl. No, don't peel it. Don't peel it. Let it come off on its own.
Dude, this one's loose. Totally loose.
Here we go. Cut that bad part away. I am planting my vegetable garden. Even though it's cold, March is when I sit down and write down what I want to grow for the year and which bed it's going to go in. So I do some planning so that I don't overspend at the garden store once gardening season arrives. Okay, I need that Brussels sprout. Okay,
Gotta cut that.
there we go. So here's our Brussels sprouts.
Connor has a lot.
There we are.
You gave her a jumbo piece.
The what?
You gave her a full piece of a Brussels sprout?
Yeah, why not? Here, Connor. I'm going to give Connor a Brussels sprout leaf to munch on. She likes those. Okay, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to drizzle this with olive oil.
She'll chop it up in a second.
And I'm going to sprinkle it with salt and pepper. Here's our pepper. And you can do this to taste however you like it. Remember with the salt though that you can add more on your plate, so don't over salt them. Okay. And I'm going to toss until they're all evenly covered with the olive oil and the salt and pepper.
Mommy, why aren't you wearing your wristwatch?
I think it's in the wash. There we go. There is our Brussels sprouts.
Popping it together?
And we're going to bake those in about a half an hour. So I'm going to reset the timer for a half hour so I know to put the Brussels sprouts in. And that's part 1. So I will be back. Oops. I will be back. Remember how much God loves you. He gave his son Jesus to die for you. You're forgiven and free. Come to the table. Come and taste and see that the Lord is good. I will see you back in a little while for part 2. Be blessed, everyone.